Hey, it's Pierre. I am beginning a review of a product called Caliloko. That's actually the brand name, and the product is, there's two things. This is a compression tights. So I haven't even taken them out of the box yet, but these are gonna be some workout tights, which I have never tried before in any brand of. And these are the compression calf sleeves. These go for 55 bucks and the tights go for 145 bucks. These are created by a woman I met at the World Masters in Charlottesville, Nathalie de Champlain. My French should be better for a guy named Pierre. Caliloko was a sponsor of the event down there, so they had a booth, and the winners and finalists got these as part of their swag bag down at the tournament. But Natalie was kind enough to send me these two products to review, so I'm going to give them a shot. The calf sleeves are simple. These are going to go right over the calf, like you see Gaultier and others wear. And the tights are going to be the whole leg. Perfect for the winter approaching here in Philadelphia. So I'm going to give them a shot and let you know how they feel and how they play, and I will do my best to look into the purpose behind compression shorts, some of the science behind it as far as I can find, and let you know how it all goes. So I have been testing out these Caliloko compression gear for several matches. I've used the full tights as well as the calf sleeves, and I've got some feedback for you. So I have never worn yoga pants, tights, calf sleeves of any kind. This is my first experience, and I feel like I'm starting at the top. This is a high-end product, well designed. It's very snug on your whole body, whole lower body. If I talk about the tights, it feels comfortable. You got to put them on kind of slowly, because there's actually a video Caliloko put out about how to put them on. You basically want to put your foot through it and kind of gradually move it up. You don't want to slam your foot in there, because it could damage the fabric. Your body feels really secure in there, and these have definitely made me consider using tights on a regular basis, and I'll tell you why. You feel really warm when you're playing. I've started using them during the winter, so you're out there on court and right away you feel warm. Your legs feel warm, or if you're just wearing the calves, it still makes a difference. It feels like you warm up faster. The sweat, you can actually feel it kind of moving away from your body, the wicking, I guess, material. These are made out of elastane, polyamide, polyester, synthetic materials, I guess I would say. You can move really easily in these. There's no restriction at all on your movement in terms of having tights on. And of course with these, it's just along your calves, so it's just sort of a snug feel when you put these on. They are antimicrobial and also SPF 50. I don't have the box with me, so they're actually if you're going out for a run in them, they're actually giving you some sun protection as well. I wore these with shorts over the top. I know, it's kind of common now for women in the US anyway to wear basically yoga pants like this with nothing else, and it's sort of pretty revealing. I was not ready to introduce that to my squash look, I guess I should say. So I wore shorts over top of these. So some black shorts tended to look good on these. And these, I didn't get to use this, but there is a pocket. There's actually two pockets. One here and one here. Whether or not you use shorts, those are kind of perfect for credit cards and your phone. I'm not sure my phone's gonna fit because it's got a little case on it, and I don't want to stretch this too hard. I think this would be better if I didn't have a protective case. So it's pretty thin and snug, the phone thing. Anyway, I wasn't using that for squash at any rate. So so those didn't come into play for me. Between the calf socks and the full tights, I had a slight preference for the full tights just because it really felt, I could feel that, like I said, the warmth of them on my whole legs. The calf socks did make a difference, and if it were warmer out, maybe this would be just the right amount. I've seen some of the guys that I play with wearing tights when they play as well, and I've seen 2 or 3 guys, and they've been doing it for a while, and I just kind of noticed it really, and I think for them too, it's like it's a way of staying warm and kind of feeling like you're ready to go. You know, we're all, you know, it's guys in their 40s and 50s who I see more often wearing them. And I think that's just to kind of get your body going. It's sort of helpful.
Hey, so I'm going to quickly run through some of the scientific claims behind compression gear for athletic performance. On Caliloko's website, they mention that Caliloko sportswear helps boost your performance, avoid muscle injury, and minimize soreness. So I'm going to look into what I can find about those claims. I've learned over the years that Squash Source readers want me to do a little digging on that sort of thing. So here we go. First of all, the idea of compression itself comes from, it's as a treatment for venous insufficiency, meaning you don't have good circulation in your lower extremities, and this has been used for hundreds of years, since Hippocrates. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing him right. So it's been around a long time, but what about for athletics? Well, I'm going to go through some of the studies that I found. I think the quickest summation is from this article in the Sydney Morning Herald. Does compression gear benefit your workout? Answer from David Joyce, trainer of an, Australian football league team. No amount of compression can outdo a bad night's sleep or 22 vodka Red Bulls. So basically, as it says here, it's about getting the extra percentage. In his case, the players on his team use compression gear on flights to prevent blood clots and for recovery. So the point, though, is that if there is an effect, it's believed to be a small one. So you got to put it in perspective. It's not going to turn you from a C player into an A player. But with all that said, I'm going to run through a few studies. First of all, we have this one. Compression garments and exercise. And in this one, the basic finding is wearing compression garments seems to be beneficial for performance recovery and delayed onset muscle soreness. That's what DOMS stands for. So it helps you recover and especially have reduced muscle soreness. So that's publication is about runners, and it says runners may improve variables related to endurance performance slightly due to improvements in running economy. I guess that's the mechanics of how you're running. Perception, okay, and muscle temperature. So I guess it's keeping you warmer. That's something I experienced myself, and I could see how that would help. They should also benefit from reduced muscle pain, damage, and inflammation. Good to know, good to have. In this study, it says that application of compression clothing may aid in the recovery of exercise-induced muscle damage. This study shows that small to moderate effect sizes were observed in recovery of maximal strength and power, especially vertical jump exercise. So small effects in terms of being able to do vertical jumps after a recovery period, I guess. Also reductions in swelling and perceived muscle pain, increases in body temperature again. This suggests that compression clothing may assist athletic performance and recovery with consideration of the effect's magnitude. So I guess again saying it probably has it has an effect, but it may not be a huge one. And here's one: wearing compression garments may enhance sport performance by enhanced proprioception. I think that's how your body moves, and reduced muscle oscillation. So that's, let's say you have big calf muscles, and when you're running around, they're kind of jiggling around. Well, if you put on a compression sleeve on your calf, it's going to keep everything secure. So I think this is saying that if you have muscle oscillation, which is not really a problem for the squash source calf muscles, but you might have bigger calf muscles than I do, this can help keep you more secure and reduce damage to those muscles. And finally, this one, again, may play an important role in regulating muscle stiffness, especially during the inflammation phase of delayed onset muscle soreness. So I think some of these are actually recommending the use of compression clothing. I'm not sure if that's during the exercise or after exercise, or both, is when you would want to wear them to have that effect. So those are just a few studies that I found. It does seem true that it improves your athletic performance, although again we have to keep in mind that it is a small amount. It's not going to dramatically improve your squash, but if you like the feel of it and the look of it, then you get some athletic performance benefits in addition.
So thanks again to Natalie from Caliloko for sending me these products to review, and I hope that you check them out. All right, thanks a lot.